The film Lincoln by Steven Spielberg.
We here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
We can't tell our people they can vote yes on abolishing slavery unless at the same time we can tell them that you're seeking a negotiated peace.
It's either the amendment or this Confederate peace. You cannot have both.
How many hundreds of thousands have died during your administration?
Congress must never declare equal those whom God created unequal.
Leave the Constitution alone.
We're stepped out upon the world stage now, with the fate of human dignity in our hands. Blood's been spilled to afford us this moment now, now.
Abraham Lincoln has asked us to work with him to accomplish the death of slavery.
No one's ever been loved so much by the people. Don't waste that power.
This fight is for the United States of America.
Can we choose to be born, or are we fitted to the times we're born into?
Well, I don't know about myself. You may be.
This settles the fate for all coming time, not only of the millions now in bondage, but of unborn millions to come.
Shall we stop this bleeding?
We're an American Chorus on the Keryn Moriyah Show. Hi, and welcome back. You know, I was thinking, I think I'll read to you the scripture of the account of that story that I had mentioned to you earlier about the demon-possessed man that was the cutter. It's in the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, in the very first verse. They went across the lake to the region of Gerasene. When Jesus got out of the boat, a man with an evil spirit came from the tombs to meet him. This man lived in the tombs, and no one could bind him anymore, not even with a chain, for he had often been chained hand and foot, but he tore the chains apart and broke the irons on his feet. No one was strong enough to subdue him. Night and day among the tombs and in the hills, he would cry out and cut himself with stones. When he saw Jesus from a distance, he ran and fell on his knees in front of him. He shouted at the top of his voice, "What do you want with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? Swear to God that you won't torture me." For Jesus had said to him, "Come out of this man, you evil spirit." Then Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" "My name is Legion," he replied, "for we are many." And he begged Jesus again and again not to send them out of the area. A large herd of pigs was feeding on the nearby hillside. The demons begged Jesus, "Send us among the pigs, allow us to go into them." He gave them permission, and the evil spirits came out and went into the pigs. The herd, about 2,000 in number, rushed down the steep bank into the lake and were drowned. Those tending the pigs ran off and reported this in the town and the countryside, and the people went out to see what had happened. When they came to Jesus, they saw the man who had been possessed by the legion of demons sitting there, dressed in his right mind, and they were afraid. Those who had seen it told the people what had happened to the demon-possessed man, and told about the pigs as well. Then the people began to plead with Jesus to leave their region. As Jesus was getting into the boat, the man who had been demon-possessed begged to go with him. Jesus did not let him, but said, "Go home to your family and tell them how much the Lord has done for you and how he has had mercy on you." So the man went away and began to tell the Decapolis how much Jesus had done for him, and all the people were amazed. Is anything too good for our God? It's amazing when you look at this account or read it, how these demons knew exactly who Jesus is. They shouted it out. They couldn't help it. In his presence, they could not help but shout, "Jesus is the Son of God, of the Most High." So much for atheists. These demons are not atheists. The man might have been. It's amazing. The spirits that shouted that Jesus is the Son of God, of the Most High, same spirits that delude and deceive humans into believing that there is no such thing as God and that Jesus is not God. The same spirits. They deceive. They can make us spiritually dead, asleep. So here is Jesus dealing with these legions or legion of demons. And this man had a chance now in the presence of Jesus to hear the confession of the demons. And this man, perhaps when he heard that confession, realized that he was in the presence of the Son of God, of the Most High. And he wanted out. He wanted out. He wanted to be delivered. His spirit heard the testimony, heard the truth, and he wanted to be free. God has created us in his image, and he has created us with the desire to be free. And here we are in a country that promotes freedom and equality for all races of people, ethnicities that are citizens of this country. And we want to maintain that freedom that we fought so hard to obtain. When something like this incident that happened last week, the tragedy that happened, is so much a threat to our freedom. Because we have many people in this country who believe that if one person abuses that freedom, that we should just pick away at what has already been established as freedom. Just kind of let it erode a little bit, kind of punish the mass of people whose freedom perhaps we take for granted. Perhaps we take our freedom for granted. And at this point, we are having to fight for it again. Unfortunately, as the early part of our country had lost so many lives just to be free and to be united, here we are, becoming disheveled, becoming a broken country because people don't know who they are anymore and what we've established as the foundation of our country. But anyway, I wanted to share something with you because time has run short. I want to share a song with you by yours truly. I have been recorded with my friend of 27 years, Leah Nicene McCoo, who is singing with me, or I should say I'm singing with her. And I thought I would share this with you. It's on a CD that we call Nightingale Winter, and it celebrates the festivals of the light. If you'll notice, there's a very low vocal in this a cappella song. And I'll just give you a hint. That voice is one of two voices, either Leah's voice or my voice, with a little technical help. So we tweaked it a little bit to get a bass voice in this piece. So enjoy. We'll see you next week. God bless you. We are an American Chorus. This is Keryn Moriyah saying Merry Christmas to you, to your family, and God bless you.
Children, go where I send thee. How shall you send me? I'm gonna send you one by one. One for the little bitty baby who was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How shall you send me? I'm gonna send you 2 by 2, 2 for the Joseph and a Mary, 1 for the little bitty. A baby was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How shall you send me? I'm gonna send you 3 by 3, 3 for the 3-0. A wise man, 2 for the Joseph and a Mary, 1 for the little bitty. A baby was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How shall you send me? I'm gonna send you 4 by 4, 4 for the shepherds at the door, 3 for the 3-0. A wise man, 2 for the Joseph and a Mary, 1 for the little bitty. Baby was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How shall you send me? I'm gonna send you 5 by 5, 5 for the cows all a mooing, 4 for the shepherds at the door, 3 for the 3-0. A wise man, 2 for the Joseph and a Mary, 1 for the little bitty. Baby was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How shall you send me? I'm gonna send you 6 by 6, 6 for the sheep all laying on sticks, 5 for the cows all a mooing, 4 for the shepherds at the door, 3 for the 3-0. A wise man, 2 for the Joseph and a Mary, 1 for the little bitty. Baby was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How shall you send me? I'm gonna send you 7 by 7, 7 for the stars all up in heaven, 6 for the sheep all laying on sticks, 5 for the cows all mooing, 4 for the shepherds at the door, 3 for the 3-0. A wise man, 2 for the Joseph and a Mary, 1 for the little bitty. Baby was born in Bethlehem.
You are listening to W.A.A.C. Radio. Wake. We're an American Chorus.